My name is Chloe Shea Reese. When the Black Lives Matter movement happened and we saw the events that were going on in America, I took the decision, along with other people who were like-minded and were talking about the issue, to do something, and more importantly to show our community that we stood in solidarity, and we wanted to bring the conversation into focus, and that we wanted everybody around us to know that there were people who cared, who wanted to listen and wanted to do something about the things that were happening overseas, but also the very real experiences that were happening on our doorstep here in Bridgend and Porthcawl. So Black Lives Matter for me is an idea, is a concept that is about listening to the experiences of black and minority ethnicities. It's about taking every opportunity to learn about things that you may not have learned before, or you may not have understood because of your own privileges, or because it's never been exposed to you. And then it's about, Black Lives Matter is about deciding to not be a bystander in the circumstances, or if you see racial injustice, if you see everyday common things that are not right, which you may not have knew about before, or you may not have understood the racism behind it, but it's about deciding, actually no, I'm going to take a stand and do something about racism. An anti-racist Wales for me is a Wales that means anyone from any skin colour, any race, has exactly the same opportunities and doesn't have to live with the fear and the weight of racism on their shoulders. An anti-racist Wales first means that we need to listen, we need to learn, and then we need to be proactive with how we're going to make things better. When a topic doesn't affect you, you cannot really understand the consequences of the issue that is being dealt. And I think if you really want to be serious about understanding racism that happens in this country, or in Bridgend, or in Porthcawl, you need to listen to the people that it affects. Because once you start listening to the people that it affects, you won't have that view, or it's impossible to have the view that it doesn't affect us. Because when your brother or your sister is affected by something as racism, it affects us all. Everybody is affected by injustice when we are not collective in our actions.